Well, hello everybody out there. It's been a long time since I've done a video. Uh, I'm on my Velotric Nomad 2, and I can tell you one thing. This baby, she's been doing real well. It's a beautiful day out here, as you can see. It's nice and sunny. Perfect day for a ride. Weather's real nice. Have no complaints there. So I've had my bike, I've got 643 miles on her now, and she's been nothing but wonderful. A lot of things I've noticed is like with the batteries. Like I said, at first I did not like the bike because the batteries didn't seem to be holding up as well, but the longer I had the bike, the more I rode it, the better the battery life got. So I don't know what kind of bike you all own, but this one here, on one battery charge, I usually run an Eco Mode Assist 5, and I could probably get, on a non-windy day, and I'm a heavy guy, I'm 250 pounds, I could probably get about 40 miles out of a battery. I know other brands possibly do better, but I have two batteries, so you figure that's 80 miles, and I'm never even going to ride 40 miles because I can do about 24, and then my butt starts hurting, so I have to, I could stop and then start riding again, and then I'm fine. So I could probably get 30, 35 miles on a run, and but my butt will be sore, not so much the butt, but the tailbone. So what else can I say about the bike? Hello, geese. I have tried out the cruise control, which is a real nice feature. When I use cruise control, I'm usually in Eco Mode Assist 1, and I'll tell you what, you can get probably, I bet I can go 30 miles at about 8 miles an hour. It's one of the tests I should do next, just to see what I get out of it. It's kind of hard to do, depending on where you're at, because you have to stop and so forth. The cruise control, I can get it down to about a little over 4 miles an hour. Anything after that, it won't work. Anything lower. I've had the bike up to 32 miles an hour. And that's another nice feature about this bike. If you're using throttle, this one will let you throttle beyond 20, where most bikes don't. Even though I hardly ever go above, say, 17, because I'm normally pedaling, in between 16, 15 miles an hour, somewhere around there is usually my range of pedal. As far as pedaling goes. The throttle I don't really use that much. Just when I'm taking off, like if I'm crossing a main intersection or something, it gives me the extra boost to fly across there. And then I'll start pedaling. So that's just to get me going to cross the intersection, because in Eco Mode, you really got to push to get this bike moving, because you got to think it weighs 80 pounds plus my fat ass. Excuse my language, my big butt. Plus the weight of the extra battery if I have it with me, and the locks if I'm carrying those with me. But in reality, I don't really lock up the bike because I never get off it. And if I'm off it, I'm standing next to it. What else? The headlight on this bike, which is the original one, I'd like to get a brighter one, but this one is pretty good. You know, I got it adjusted out. In one of the videos I did, you can see that, and it really really does well in, as far as brightening up, you know, what's ahead of you. I bought an air zone horn, which is really, really loud, and I use that quite a bit because of people that don't pay attention to drive. I'm going to give it a blow right now so you can hear it, but I don't know if it'll do it justice. You hear how loud that is? Yeah, it's made by Arizona. It's an air horn. It's got an air cylinder that holds 80 pounds of air, and I do carry a small air compressor with me, rechargeable, and that thing's been wonderful too. I ride my bike at 80, or it's 80. Takes 80 pounds for that air horn. The tires I ride, I keep 30 pounds. That's the max. And that way I get better mileage. It's a little bit bumpier ride now and then when you're hitting certain things than running it at 25. But you know, with all the tests I've done since I've owned the bike, I figure at this point I just enjoy riding. If I feel like riding in trail mode or boost mode, I just do so. But like I said, mainly I run in Echo Mode Assist 5, and that does give you a workout. And that's kind of why I bought the bike, to get me off the couch, get me off my iPad playing around all the time. And there's probably a lot of people out there that do the same as what I was doing. But it gets me out, gets me around the neighborhood. I live in Warren, Michigan, so a lot of times I'll ride down to like Metro Beach. So that's 5 miles, not Metro, yeah, I go to Metro Beach, but it takes, I ride from my house to get to Metro Parkway, which is 16 mile. I will, hey Mo! That's 5 miles from my house, and then I'll run it down, and it's usually about a 30-mile round trip. I like doing that on a nice day. It's better doing it on the during the week because you don't have as many people on the trail that runs all the way down to the water. But you know, it's one of those things that usually I have to do on the weekend because I work. You know, I'm 64 years old. I'm not retired yet. I can't wait till I retire so I can ride twice as much. My brother has a different brand bike, which I almost bought, and I'll tell you, I'm very fond of it. It's a real nice bike, and that's the, what is the name of his? The Event and Adventure 2. He's got an older model. He's had it, I think, 4 years, and he gets a little bit better range than mine does, but you're talking about a guy that's probably, let's say, 180 pounds, so that's a big difference in weight. So basically, if I weighed what he weighed, I would probably get more mileage than I get out of this bike. But that's my goal, is to lose my weight between now and through winter. I will ride the bike in the winter. It'll be, on a cold day. Just if there's no snow, even though this will go through the snow pretty well. But trying to think of what else about this bike. I did buy the Velotric battery bag. It's the only bag that I found that will actually hold the battery, and it doesn't look too bulky. Let me think here. Let me go up here and pull over, and I'll show you my bike. and I'll show you the bag. I'll show you my air horn. Let's okay, first off, this is the air zone container. It holds 80 pounds. And what's cool about it, this button right here, you push down, you get the horn, you lift it up, it has a Schrader valve, which you can see right here. So you can just fill it with air, and that's why I carry, you know, the, what do you call it, the, my air compressor. This here is the bike. This is a Velotric bag I was telling you about. These sides here, they fold down, and I've never done it. It folds down and you have saddlebags on each one. You can slide the battery through this back if you like to, which I don't. I just open the top here. I cleaned my chain the other day for the first time, and when I hit 500 miles, so I don't want to say the other day, it was a while back. I like the color of this bike. I like everything about it. At first I didn't like the bike, but that was due to the battery, which if you watch my first video, it kind of explains all that. I did put a phone mount on my bike. I got the basket, I put that, I put the bag on the bike. I bought a couple locks. Like I said, one's on the bike, but I haven't really used either one. But all in all, I've been really enjoying the bike. The shocks work real well. And what's nice about this bike is you get the bigger seat when you buy it. You get the seat post shock, the handlebar like extender, so you're sitting up straighter or however you're comfortable with it. Like I said, right now I'm in eco mode, and I'm in assist 5. It's a quiet running bike. Other than the tires, they make a lot of noise. As far as climbing goes, if you're using the throttle, I'm going to show you right here. This is a pretty steep incline, and it has no problem pulling you right up it. The thing with that is, though, if I wasn't in eco mode and I was in tour mode, boost mode, it even gives you more power to get up hills than it does, you know, with the different assists and so forth. What else about this bike? The tail light, it's got turn signals, it's got tail light. The tail light you can adjust to flash while you're riding, where it's flashing all the time. You can have it flash or not on all the time, where you just hit the sorry, I got sidetracked there and was watching this squirrel. I didn't feel like him running out in front of me, because even though I have big tires, I don't know if he's going to knock me over. And I haven't fell once on this bike, and I don't want to. But anyway, it's got turn signals. The brake light you can have where it's on steadily, or where it flashes all the time. That's when you turn the headlight on. It works with the tail light. You can have it flashing. You have turn signals. The helmet I wear is got a flashing light on it also. I love to ride at night, but my wife doesn't like me out at night on the bike. I'm about ready to see another squirrel. Let's hope he don't run out in front of me. See him? Yeah. Right now you could actually hear the motor kick in when I'm pedaling. Well, I'm pedaling right now, so you really don't hear it. I was getting a thumping noise coming from the rear. This noise here you're going to hear. occasionally, and I thought it was something was wrong with the bike. I took it to the dealer, and what it is something to do with the motor. It's normal though. And he said, I can adjust it where it's quieter. And I says, no, nothing wrong, leave it be. That about sums up the video. I'm going to finish my ride out, start heading home. So I want to thank y'all for watching, and nobody needs to subscribe, but it would help my channel a lot. I'm not out here trying to make money off videos. I'm just here to explain a lot about the bike to help people in the event that they want to buy this brand. The reason I went with the Nomad 2 for the bigger tires is all the items you get with the bike, you can't beat the price. Well, you can beat it, but if I bought another brand, I would have had to buy a better seat post shock, a handlebar extender. Most bikes don't come with all that stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this video off, and I'll do some more later. Thank you. Bye.